Welcome to the Diecast Racing channel, and this afternoon we will have a special episode sponsored by the Rough Diamond Racing Guild in an exhibition match between Season 2 Championship Team Bear going against a new team for Season 3, Team Falcon. Now, let me tell you a little bit about how this event came about. Last year, maybe, but certainly during Season 1, a fella by the name of Mr. Henry Stanislawski sent me a bunch of cars. Now, a lot of the cars that he sent me were graphited. Some were still in the pack, and we had a little race off, and his graphited cars pretty handily defeated some of my best non-graphited cars. And so that was, a little bit humbling. But he also mentioned that he would like to see a Team Falcon in the Rough Diamond Racers Guild. And it just so happens that I actually already had made a box for Team Falcon in the future. And so I took the cars that were in there and I set them aside, and I made up a new Team Falcon out of the cars that Mr. Henry Stanislawski sent me. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that this will be the lineup when we get down to the actual Season 3, because, as I said, his cars, a lot of them were graphited, and they're just fair, and I don't use graphite in the Rough Diamond Racers Guild as yet. My plan was to start graphiting cars after they won 25 times, had 25 victories, and after 2 seasons I think there's 2 or 3 cars that have 20 victories, so nobody has graphite yet in the guild. So today is just an exhibition match. These races will not count towards anybody's official record, not in individual races or as a team. We're just going to race these cars off. I picked Team Bear, like I say, because they were the champion of Season 2, so they probably got the best shot at giving Team Falcon a real chance, a real battle. So, without further ado, let's introduce the cars. Alright. So just to give a little explanation about how the Rough Diamond Racers Guild works, at the first part of the season, that involves a series of matches between teams. So like we're going to do today, we have Team Falcon going up against Team Bear. And the teams tournament, will usually involve, last season involved each team racing 4 other teams. And we keep track of the wins of the teams, and we also keep track of the wins of each individual car. And we're not going to do any of that today. Like I said, it's an exhibition match. None of these count towards anything. It's just a fun thing to show you how things work and to see how my best team will stack up against these cars on Team Falcon. All right. Now, it's just a simple matter of just randomly placing the cars. I have numbers in the bucket here, and we pull out a number. I got 27 first, so the first car will go in spot 27. All right, and I'm doing all the odd numbers first. I'll drop 3, so that's the next one. We'll do 3, so this car will go in spot 3. And I'm gonna go through and fill in Team Falcon's cars. All right, and oops, that's in the wrong spot right there. All Team Falcon's cars are placed, and now I will go through and do the same process for Team Bear. First, now I have the even numbers in there, and oddly enough, the first one that came out was 2. So that'll be there. And the next one will be 18. So that'll be in spot 18. And that's how I place the cars, that whole process. And that's how the cars all lined up. And it's in this system. I like this system and the way I do this, just because it allows the randomness of it all, allows for, kind of random results. You could take a mediocre card or a mediocre car, and by the luck of the draw, gets, several slow opponents in a row, and he could get a great record. And likewise, you could get a very fast car, but by the bad luck of the draw, run up against even faster opponents and get a bad record. And it just creates an element of unpredictability. Furthermore, with this system of randomness, you can race the same two teams, but with the different orders that are produced from the random drawing, you could actually get a different result for the same two teams racing each other. So I like this system just because it's unpredictable. But on the same token, the more you race these cars, inevitably the faster cars will rise to the top and the slower cars will sink to the bottom. Anyway, let's get to these races. Our first matchup will be that is Hunter Mertz driving for Team Falcon, and he's going up against Tito Honeycutt. So before each race, I flip a coin, and I got this bad boy here, silver dollar. Tails is that side, heads is this side. If it's heads, they keep the same lanes. They stay in their lanes. But if it's tails, they switch lanes. Now that's heads, so they'll keep their lanes. And as you can see, this will be the odd number lanes. This will be the even number lanes. And they're going to keep their lanes, so that's how they lined up. If it was tails, I would have switched them. All right, Team Falcon on the left, Team Bear on the right. Ready. There they go. Team Falcon gets the first win. And you only get one race, and you got to win your race. If you don't win your race, well, you don't get a second chance. All right, second race will be, that is Stan Law racing for Team Falcon. Wonder how I got that name. And he'll be going up against Ronaldo from Team Bear. Flip the coin, and it's heads, so they'll stay in their lanes. Now I'm not going to flip the coin on camera anymore. I just wanted you to see how I do it. And here we go. Pretty close, but Stan Law did get the win. All right, the black Hot Wheels 55th Anniversary Edition truck. That is driven by Daryl Winslow for Team Falcon, and he's going up against Ian Lee. And the coin toss came up tails, so they switched lanes. And go. Close one. Ian Lee gets the win for Team Bear. Next up, we'll have Joan Crest in the Challenger racing for Team Falcon. Whoopsies. Going up against Tuck Tanger for Team Bear. And here we go. Tuck Tanger's in the lead and gets the win. All right, it's 2-2. Team Falcon with 2 wins, Team Bear with 2 wins. And the next race is going to be in the blue car, Casanova in the Pagani Zonda, going up against for Team Falcon. This is Patrick Snyder. Looks like it's a Mustang, like maybe a 65 or something. Go. Well, good race. I think Casanova came from behind and got him. And yes, Casanova did win that race. Next up, driving for Team Falcon, we have Elias Shellhammer. And he will be facing Altronus from Team Bear. Ooh, Shellhammer defeats Altronus. 3-3 is the score at the moment. All right, next up for Team Falcon, we got Joel Devers driving the Pajero, or however it's pronounced. And it'll be going up against Keely Clover in this green car. It's a Matchbox, and I don't remember what the model is. Go. Joe Devers takes the win. All right, next race. It is Midnight Mindy in the black GTO Judge going up against Kyron Axe in this Firebird. This car is very fast, by the way. I just know. And go. Oh, look at that. He's a missile. Kyron Axe takes down Midnight Mindy, who's no slouch. All right, Team Falcon is in the lead, 5 wins to 3. And they'll probably get a win here because they're going up for Team Bear, going up against Rodney Pickett. Rodney Pickett looks great, but slow as dirt. Here we have this Auburn 452. It's an Auburn something or other. This is Montgomery Hannon driving for Team Falcon. And go. Oh yeah. Montgomery Hannon with the major gappage of Rodney Pickett. All right, this looks like a good matchup. Driving for Team Falcon, it's Raina Waters. She'll be facing Purple Prescott from Team Bear. Ready? Go. Ooh, Purple Prescott gets the win. And with that, the score is now 6 for Team Falcon, 6 wins for Team Falcon, and 4 wins for Team Bear. Next up, we have Purple Penguin driving for Team Falcon, going up against Romulus driving for Team Bear. Romulus was the runner-up to the Top Fuel Championship race, so he's relatively fast, even without graphite. All right. Oh yeah, Romulus gets an easy win for Team Bear. Okay, driving for Team Falcon, Riley Landstrom in a beautiful Superbird. Dodge Daytona. Yeah, Dodge Daytona, not Superbird, Dodge Daytona. Sorry guys, I'll get it. Beautiful Dodge Daytona. And for Team Bear, in the Roadster Bite, it's Shadow Bite. Yeah, Shadow Bite. All right, go. Shadow Bite takes the win. I think that ties it up 6-6. All right, next race, driving for Team Falcon in this Speedster. What is this thing called? I should know this. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it is Corey Kinlaw. I can remember the name I gave it. And driving for Team Bear, it's Brandy Blue Racer in the Grand Sport. This ought to be a pretty good race. And they're off. Brandy Blue Racer's out in front and just barely wins. And that puts Team Bear out in front, 7 wins to 6. For the next race, we have for Team Falcon, this beautiful Way Too Fast, which I've named Brigand. And Brigand will be racing, pretty big name in the guild. This is Blue Bethina driving for Team Bear. All right, ready, set, go. Oh, it's close. Nope, Brigand is pulling away. Takes the win and ties it up, 7 wins to 7. All right, next race. Driving for Team Bear, it is Brussels Sprout in the Jeep Gladiator. His opponent driving for Team Falcon is Duncan O'Malley in the Super Comp Dragster. Go. Oh, it was really close, but then Duncan O'Malley pulls ahead, gets the win. And Team Falcon takes the lead, 8 wins to 7. And here we are at the 16th race of the match. A lot hinges on what the results are from this race. If JC Adams, what's her name? Yes, JC Adams in the Nissan Silvia takes the win, Team Falcon will win the match 9 races to 7. But if somehow Hot Pink Pyro in the 5 alarm can win, it will make the score 8-8, and they will have to have a winners showdown, where the winners will race against each other to see if they can break the tie. Let's see what happens. The coin toss came up tails, so they will switch lanes. And there's a lot at stake. Here we go. Oh, it's actually a win for Team Falcon. They win this race and they win the match 9 wins to 7, taking down Team Bear, the current champion of the Rough Diamond Racers Guild. So anyway, congratulations Team Falcon. Mr. Stanislawski, as you know, thank you for the cards that you sent. Now for Season 3 of the Rough Diamond Racers Guild, I intend to add Team Falcon, which is looking like a very solid team. And also 3 more teams, bumping our total up to 16. I'm looking for team names. I have some picked out already. I like my names to be animals of some sort. Most of them real life. Occasionally I'll allow a fantasy animal like unicorn. But I like the animals to represent speed or aggressiveness or just being utterly terrifying, like cheetah, wolf, or chihuahua. But if you have some other suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them. Go ahead and leave a comment. And I'm even maybe thinking about opening up the possibility, if you might be interested in sending a car or even a whole team. Who knows? Everything's in the formative stages right now, but I'm open to hear your comments and suggestions. Alright, and since normally the second show of the week is the Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack, I do have a car to take out of the pack. Actually, I opened it. It's the number 2 from the new Mystery Model series, so it's actually that vet right there. So let's take a look at it. I can be honest and say I think it's horrible. Nope, that's not, it's not all scratched up. That's the way it looks. It's painted to look like it's all scratched up, and I hate it. For a licensed model, mystery model, the tail end is alright. I still don't like it. I'm sorry, just don't like it. What do you think? Well, at least it's faster than Rodney Pickett. Alright, I don't normally do this, but I thought I'd take Romulus, which is the fastest driver from Team Bear, and put him up against Brigand, which is, I don't know if he's the fastest, but he's certainly very fast from Team Falcon. And we'll just see what happens. Oh, we are out of time. I'd like to thank you for watching this exhibition match between Team Bear and Team Falcon, sponsored by the Rough Diamond Racers Guild, right here on the Diecast Shepherd Racing channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and until next time, be blessed.